Hello game fans! Now welcome to another review from Gaming Debugged. Now today we'll be looking at SteamWorld Dig on Steam. So basically there seems to be this craze at the moment where small development companies are jumping on a certain game styles until they actually become a genre in themselves. I mean, Metroidvania inspired mining games seems to be the flavour of the month right now, and it seems to be everywhere. So with games like Spelunky and Terraria out there, I mean, is there really any more room for another resource collecting, side-scrolling indie game? I mean, well, SteamWorld Dig is actually hugely enjoyable, and it's a brilliant little romp that follows the exploits of a little robot called Rusty. Now he inherits a mine from his uncle, Uncle Joe, and the mine's closure has meant that the once busy western town that that was on top of the mine has all but sort of disappeared. It's contracted into just a few shops and houses. So basically, there's a saloon there with a little robot hussy running that, and there's the old trading store run by Cranky, and there's a sort of a mining shop, as it were, to put all your jewels and golds and minerals in there. And it's a really good game, and I had a lot of fun with it.
Your task is to dig for resources, bring them to the surface, trade them in, and buy bigger and better tools. Upgrades and extras include health, pickaxes, drills, super punches, lanterns, ladders, and even teleporters. All of these make your job faster and easier. The deeper you dig, the more answers about your uncle you'll discover, and the more you'll learn about the history of the area of the mine. As you dig, you discover sub-mines, which kind of act like independent puzzle levels which yield extra riches or essential power-ups that you need to continue your journey into the depths. And without spoiling it, I'll just say that you will come across an array of enemies on your travels down the mine, and should you get destroyed, your loot bag is simply dropped and you have returned to the surface with half your money removed. Thankfully, you are able to retrieve this lost bag and continue playing. The game is slow going for the first hour or two, but then you'll see that the whole process then speeds up as you drill faster and you jump higher, and you manage to do more and more as you get more and more power-ups. So you'll end up with a power punch and a steam jump, and your drills will just cut through the rocks like butter towards the end. Once the game picks up speed, you'll see that the shops then arrive back into the community, and you will unlock the secret that lies at the very bottom of the mine. I had a lot of fun with SteamWorld Dig, as it is less focused on resource collection, but more about puzzles, digging, platforming action. So once you get past the initial slowness, you'll find that faithful hand cramp returning as the minutes then turn into hours. I mean, the game is not massive and can be finished in probably around 5 hours, depending on how much resource collection you want to do. But I still had plenty to unlock by the end, and I feel like I've definitely got my money's worth with SteamWorld Dig. So if you fancy it and you're on Steam, then you can pick it up for under a tenner, or wait for the sale and you could probably get it for pennies. It's well worth a play.
Finish him!
If you want more, don't forget to like, comment or subscribe, or click the link for even more reviews.
And the good thing is that after only an hour's worth of play, I saw at least 5 different endings. It's not a long game, but it will compel you to just have one more go just to see where it might take you. After retiring for the evening, after playing for over an hour, I felt I needed to choose one of the outcomes as my preferred conclusion to the game in order to make sense of it in my head. The game is so random, yet so controlled, it makes its point beautifully. The point being is that choice in games is an illusion, and that each